Welcome to the Talking Sport Report podcast with Scotty and Eggo.
Unbelievable!
G'day! Welcome to the Talking Sport Report. My name is Eggo, sitting here alongside me in a different venue, but you don't know this because you're listening through a podcast. How amazing is the world? Is Mr. Scooters. And, of course, we are here each and every Sunday. We talk about basically all the sport. It is the Talking Sport Report. Tonight we are going to be going over heavily the round of rugby league we just witnessed, this split round, the final of the split round, Origin. And there is a shitload of sporting news we need to rapid fire, like Conor McGregor, the World Cup, Scotty. How are you, mate?
I'm all right. Right, happy Sunday. God, there's really not much else I can say, but I reckon we just get straight into it, because like you said, we've got an absolute shit ton here.
Yeah,
And,
well, firstly, you're coming off quite a drive. You decided to leg it down the highway to Manly.
Yeah.
Watch that.
It's great.
Great game.
It's great.
And then leg it back for the Talking Sport Report.
Yeah.
Can I just say thank you for your dedication to this podcast?
It's okay. I mean, I don't get sick leave, and, you know, you run this show worse than a concentration camp, so I kind of had to be here. You know, had to be here. Like last weekend when I was crook and you dragged me out of bed, you know, after I shit myself and
we did need to touch on that quickly before we get into the rest of the podcast. Do you want to explain? You didn't tell me this before the podcast,
No,
just in my defence.
Yeah.
But what happened? Why were you almost sick for this podcast?
So last weekend, you've seen the movie Hall Pass.
Yeah,
where old love sitting on the bathtub, she's complaining about a pain in the stomach. Well, she sneezes. I think she sneezes and she farts and sprays the wall. Well, I was crook last weekend. I was very crook, actually. I was sore. Had 4 days off or so at the gym as well, which sucked. Brenton missed me, and I appreciate that. But I was in the shower. I had a few showers over the weekend. I was sore. I was aching. I was in a bit of pain. Anyway, I was in the shower, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it should be all right. So I farted. I did. Thought nothing of it.
That?
Yeah, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, an hour or so later, my eldest has come trundling out. She goes, Dad, can I have a shower? I'm like, yeah, mate, I'll get you in the shower. So I went in and started the shower, and I glanced up, and in my not well state, I may have sprayed the wall.
Ooh, good stuff.
And I mean, like, it honestly must have come out at some speed, but that was the problem. I didn't feel it coming out.
You just thought all guns are a-blazing. We're all good there. The passage is clear. Ghost Rider, you're okay for a pass, and you know she blew a tyre.
If mate, I tell you what, if you were going to compare that to anything, I'd say I've come out worse than Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
it had some velocity, but that was the problem. Didn't feel it. Didn't know.
Yeah, you know what? There's certain simple things in life, Scotty, that you can get right and wrong. I think that's also that's a right. You're in the right place. If you're ever going to do that, doing it there. You know, I've driven home from work sometimes and not quite made it. That's a way worse feeling. Actually, funny enough, speaking of, not to ruin the podcast with poo chat, but it's a good place to start, isn't it? Kind of works very well for our podcast.
Absolutely.
An ex-housemate of mine, I won't name him, Angus.
Yeah.
He did the first that I've ever heard this happening. Have you ever heard about someone vomiting and pooing at the same time?
Yes. Oh, easy. It's when you're really crook, gastro. Like,
we had a heavy gastro, and luckily we were living together. There was 2 separate toilets, so we decided the back toilet in the back room was going to be mine, and the front one was going to be his. Now, where he was, luckily for this, there was a bathtub right in front of the toilet, and at one point he went, "Uh-oh, I'm going to throw up while sitting on the toilet. I don't think I'm going to make it, so I'm just going to vomit into the bath." When that was happening, the other one happened at the same time. Incredible scenes.
Bro, and do you know what I love? You guys had 2 bathrooms, yet still shared a bed. Proud of you.
Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Now, moving on to more, I guess, pressing topics. We like to start our show with the headlines of the week. We are the Talking Sport Report. It feels like a newspaper. So if we were writing a newspaper, Scotty, what do you think your headline would be for tomorrow?
All right. So my headline for tomorrow, I've only got the one. Referee inconsistency, a thing of the past. NRL refs to improve their inconsistency as Gazza in Section 108 Row M highlights every call that should be made during his team's defeat. Fresh off the back of more six agains, more high shots where a player's head is 4.62 inches off the turf, Gazza has attended his side's loss and was very vocal. Gazza spent the entire 80 minutes telling referee Peter Goff where he's going wrong and what calls should be made, reminding him that the grub Reid Marnie has been offside all day. Gazza has declared he can and will improve consistency amongst the referees by attending whatever fixtures are required and letting them know exactly where they are going wrong.
Fantastic.
Done.
I mean, the officiating has been absolutely superb, hasn't it?
Superb.
Absolutely superb.
Brilliant.
All right.
What do you got? You know what? I've had a glance at yours, and one of these has really piqued my interest.
Well,
Hit me with it.
Can I give you a little precursor to what started my headline for this week? There was a Fox Sports article that came up with Mr. Peter V'landys,
right,
in true Peter style, off the back of this incredible money situation the NRL finds themselves in, off the back of
got
the
a little
media
bit,
deal.
don't they?
They've got a little bit of money there.
A little bit.
He says it's official, and he says by 20. It doesn't say the date here, but I think he said like 2040 or 2050. He's really keen and thinks that teams in Europe and America, why not? That's a thing that the NRL is now going to try to achieve. Now, that to me is hilarious, because could you imagine, it's like, oh, who you drew this weekend? Oh, we drew New York. All right, cool. Get on a 20-hour flight to go play rugby league in New York against New York. I mean,
fuck. And then a quick
Jesus
turnaround.
Christ.
You got a 5-day turnaround back at fucking Accor Stadium.
Yeah. No one wants to play the Origin double where they've got to back up from Origin and go play in New York. Yeah.
I tell you what, though, it's still a better trip than going to fucking Perth.
Oh, yeah. Well, evidently, yes. Yes. I've kind of run with what Peter's going for here, and I've sort of said, all right, let's just take this a step further. Here are 3 headlines, Scott. I'd love to get your thoughts on what you think is more likely. So Peter V'landys confirms the NRL franchise on the moon is very likely for 2060. He's saying gravity is an opportunity. It's not a problem.
I do like that one, actually, because I did not anticipate you going there, but after hearing V'landys thinking, Europe and America, no fucking issue. That is sensational.
Well, if you don't think that's quite right, what about this one? V'landys announces a full animal team from Antarctica as a part of his expansion. There's 1,200 people there, but there's a shitload more animals. Why not have a full polar bear team by 2065?
Fuck, they'd rip it apart, literally.
Mate.
Literally, fuck that. Which team would you send first, though?
Oh,
Perth.
you'd be dying, wouldn't you?
Perth.
Yeah.
Send them Perth. Fuck them.
The other option he has, now this one feels a little bit closer. So let's just put like 2030 on this one, because this one could be
very close.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
By 2030, in 4 years, the way China are going, NRL to field its first fully automated AI robot team, with V'landys stating they won't dive for penalties, nor will they complain about the fucking bunker.
That is actually more of a legit headline than a piss take one.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but there's been a few instances lately where we have scarily predicted what has happened.
Yes.
So if this takes place between now and then, fucking you heard it here first. I'd say put money on it, but fucking every time we come out with a hot tip that gets up, the Punters Club's never on it.
We'll get to that very soon with our State of Origin claims.
Yeah, we will get to that, Nev.
Yes.
Nev.
All right, the round of rugby league we just witnessed saw the Warriors 32 over the West Tigers 6, Scotty.
Not surprised.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not surprised.
On Saturday, we saw a 66-0 thrashing of the Finns. The Sharkies belted them.
Fucking shocked me. Very well shocked me. Is this a case of the Finns are nothing without Katoa? Could be.
Very good point.
But honestly,
Very good point.
Shocked me.
Then the Bulldogs put up 16 points against the Raiders 40. Another big win on Saturday.
Huge. Writing was on the wall when Critter went off. Nothing wrong with him. He just didn't want to see the fixture out.
Yeah, that's also very fair. He was fucking fuming throughout that entire game, to be honest. Roosters 28 over the poor old Eels 12. I know Jimmy, our throat goat, would be a bit upset with that one.
Yeah, again, not surprised though. It's a quality side against an absolute shit one.
Yep, 26-24, the Knights Rabbitohs thriller with the Rabbitohs getting the cookies there.
Shocked me. Even with Jai Arrow's birthday, I did not think too much into it. And at one point in the Supercoach chat, Jono might have jinxed us and said, yep, 40 plus, thank you very much.
We'll get to that in a minute on things that caught my eye.
Yep.
The Sea Eagles, 18, losing to the Cowboys 19. This must have been tough for you in the crowd there, mate, with the family.
Absolute woeful game. It was cold. So many six agains. It was like that chime was just on a constant repeat. And fucking goal kicking. Seriously, both teams were shit.
Yeah.
To be honest, it should never have got to Golden Point. The Cowboys missed one from basically in front to win it with 2 minutes to go. Fucking woeful. Dead set.
Woeful. And the final game, the Storm almost got embarrassed, 22-18 victors over the Titans.
Yeah, hell of a lot closer than I expected. I missed that driving back down the M1, and yeah, that scoreline surprised me. But overall, I guess a stock standard weekend.
Yeah, the bye also claimed a few victims. The Panthers won, but both the Broncos and the Dragons lost to the bye, which is a real shame.
Surprised.
So, Scotty, what has caught your eye in this round of rugby league?
Oh, I tell you what, poor Brooksy. Poor Brooks. Have you noticed? Manly have gone to shit since we lost Brooksy. I've never heard a team say that, ever.
No. Do you reckon it's because he's got a barbecue and they're like, now they haven't got a team barbecue from that time the Tigers bought him a barbecue?
Good bonding sessions.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, what are we doing this weekend? Oh, Brooksy's got a barbecue.
Yeah. Fuck, he's bedridden. Fuck.
Do you know what? You and I sat here a few weeks ago and mentioned it was devastating, that injury, and he'd been playing good football. Well, Brenton basically pulled me up at the gym, and he's like, Luke Brooks has never fucking played good football. And there was a time.
How dare you?
There was a time I 100% would have agreed with him, but we've gone to shit since he's gone down.
He's been good this year. I mean, he's comical at times, but he's been good this year.
We have gone to shit, but anyway, I've gone off on a tangent. But anyway, so have you still been seeing him hobbling around daycare?
Yeah, he does attend my son's daycare. That sounded a little
he
creepy.
Does. He does.
He takes his daughter or son. I still don't remember if it's a daughter or son because I'm more fixated on the fact that he's there than worrying about who he's bringing in.
Absolutely.
No, I haven't seen him. I have not seen him. I haven't even seen his wife. So maybe they've just decided to pull all the camp of Brooks out and they're all just bunkering down to...
He's using his sick leave.
Yeah.
So,
remember, did you hear those things back in the day of like people using young people's, aura and like, you hear the medieval times of people using like the dark arts to try and heal their wounds? Like
100%.
Not saying he's doing that.
I thought you were going stem cells for a second there.
That could be it. That could be it. Young stem cells.
Christ. Anyway, I decided to randomly buy into Breaks. Breaks, you purchase a team, you get a box of cards, they open all these packets. Whichever team you've purchased, whatever cards come out are yours.
Yeah.
So I randomly bought into NRL ones. I'd never done it, ever. Anyway, pulled a very nice Luke Brooks card. Very nice. So I have decided to send you a Sharpie and said card, and I'd like you to carry that with you everywhere you go. At the off chance you will run into Brooksy and you can get him to sign it for me.
You know what?
Won't be weird.
I will run into him. Yeah, that's the creepiest part. Could you imagine? Hey, Brooksy. Oh, hey, mate, how you going? Oh, yeah, shit, sorry about the knee. Hey, do you reckon you could sign this card? Like, he'd be like, why is that in your pocket?
What is going on?
How prepared can you be? Do you know I was coming today? Like, how often do you do this?
So, I think, I honestly think now I'm going to check in with you frequently for Brooksy Watch. And in the meantime, when I receive said card, you will receive it a few days later. I'll be sending it express, and I will even throw in my own Sharpie for you.
Fantastic. And when I finally get Brooksy to sign it, I'll say to you, I don't know what card you're talking about.
Yeah, next minute it'll be framed on eBay.
It'll be framed on my bedside table, or it'll be sold on eBay for a very, very nice price.
Yes. What have you got? What's caught your eye?
Mate, Ricky Stewart is a national treasure.
Oh, please elaborate.
I fucking love this guy. He is in a press conference after the thrashing that he gave on the weekend, and the Raiders bounced back. They've had some tough weeks, and poor Ricky Sticky's been under the pump a bit. But he's one of those characters you just want in the rugby league world. He is just so funny. And he was basically going through why his halfback and his halves were better tonight than they have been previously.
Because they won?
He also raised why Nathan Cleary had a tough game until game 3. He's like, if you have the go forward, then you're a chance. And basically said, those dicks that keep on talking about us, they don't know nothing. I love how he literally bites and take shit to heart, and it's nice because I fucking hate cookie cutter, press conferences. You would honestly, if you were a Raiders media person or even a Raiders fan, you would watch every press conference Ricky did because it would be just like, what's going to happen?
So let me get this straight though. How regular listener and OG throat goat Jimmy watches every game fucking religiously. Do you just watch press conferences? Or Ricky's for that matter? I
watch Ricky's. I sometimes like to watch Wayne's, and I like to watch Bellamy's. The ones that are firecrackers, everyone else can get fucked because they're boring as batshit. You know what I mean?
I just picture you wherever you are being like, fucking stop. Press conference.
Yep.
No, fucking go away. Don't talk to me. For the next 7 minutes, don't talk to me.
Yep.
Ricky's about to talk. All right, come sit. I'm like, look, there's Uncle Ricky. You see, there he is. What's he going to say today?
Yep, that's it. So national treasure and an absolute legend. And can I just add a second one into what caught my eye?
Of course you can.
It's kind of connected.
Always.
I had fun on that game with the Raiders because did you see that try where, and I was watching Fox Sports, so it was Andrew Voss's commentary, but the Bulldogs score what looks like a score.
Yeah.
The Raiders pick it up on their line, they run the length of the field, they score, and the bunker says, try confirmed. Now, and then Andrew Voss is like, okay, but which one? It was a fucking amazing moment where literally 2 tries are scored. One's confirmed, but you just don't know which one.
And do you know what?
It's fucking amazing.
It's like the only time I reckon where you could comfortably sit there and say, fucking Vossi nailed that.
Yeah, he did. He absolutely fucking did.
It's not often you give that prick credit. That's sensational, but I knew exactly what you were talking about. That's actually brilliant.
One of my faves from the weekend. What caught your eye, sir?
Well, it's no secret, but fuck, you put a line through the Dolphins and their premiership chances, can't you? They've conceded 66. They're cooked. Done.
Yeah, so that's the old... I mean, before we had the Dragons beating you, definitely make sure you use the premiership. That is still untested, but it's going to happen.
Of course.
The old one was 50 because the Knights 1 year, I think it was in 2001, had 49 put on them and they won the premiership. So no one who's been put 50 on them has won the premiership.
Yeah.
And the Finns, 66.
So, and in saying that, they're only a couple of spots above their customary ninth.
Yeah, that's
which is
right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the way the ladder's going, that's like 1 point, like between first and ninth. Yeah.
It's an absolute... Looking at this, there's what? So 4th and 5th are on 26 points. 10th is on 20. 11th is on 20.
Crazy.
It's fucking insane.
I was only talking to my brother-in-law Joey today and sort of saying, the Knights...
Joey.
The Knights are, that sucks they lost today, but, we're still sitting good. We're sitting in the top, and you just think about it, like a couple more losses and they could be 15th.
Yeah.
the way the premiership ladder looks.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, maybe not that far.
Eels aren't climbing above you.
That's
Jesus,
true.
pull your fucking head in.
Hey,
what else caught your eye?
What definitely caught my eye was, I don't know if the Sunday teams got the Volandis memo.
Why?
Now, let me reread the scores from the first few games. 32-6, 66-0, 40-16, 28-12. Like, that's actually close, but still 28-12 is a lot. And then on Sunday, a 2-point win, a 1-point win, and a 4-point win.
But out of those, one of those games managed to pull up at least 50 points. That's got to be some form of silver lining there. But
That's
you
true.
are right. So, boy, do you reckon at any point they've got in the shed at full time and just gone, fuck, we're going to be hearing from Uncle Peter tomorrow, aren't we? Like, just absolute annoyance and frustration throughout the club.
Yeah, it'd be one of those things where I reckon the coach would come into this locker room and say, boys, we know the rules. Monday, phones off. Anyone caught with their phone on tomorrow, you're not playing next weekend. It's just the Volandis rule. You don't score 50 points in a weekend,
You're fucked.
phones off.
You're done.
Phones off, yeah.
You're done.
Yeah. What else caught your eye, sir?
Yeah, do you know what? And I've tried to wrap my head around this and be accepting of it and appreciate it. But the momentum tracker, is that not the biggest waste of fucking time? Like, regardless of how the momentum shift how's the momentum shifted or how it's swung or, you know, yeah, in a 1918 game, that might be nice to look at, but it's null and void at the end of the game when somebody's actually got the win. Couldn't give a fuck how the momentum went. But to show it in a fixture that is 66-0,
That's brutal.
what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
What
pretty brutal.
is the absolute point? Is there some prick behind the scenes putting this together just trying to justify his job? 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
see, there should be a line in the sand when it goes from momentum tracker to something else, like
like a
swear
fucking-
word tracker.
Yeah, like a blowout meter.
Yeah. How many
Like
times the coaches punch through the window of the coach's box? Like,
like
something else is tracked.
Something that, yeah, it just highlights at which minute this became an absolute fucking blowout. A
Yeah.
disaster for one
Maybe
side.
like a heart rate monitor for the other side, just to confirm they're still alive if it's 66-0.
Do you know I'm still holding out hope that we one day see the scrotometer?
Yes, we changed that, didn't we, for rugby league? It was not a scrotum like the one from
Yeah.
12th Man. That was
No.
that was more about the humidity of the ball sack.
That's
we were
right.
talking. What was our
What were
scrotometer?
we? Yeah, what were we?
Oh, that's
talking?
right. It was about people who celebrate a try when they know they haven't scored.
Oh, yes.
It's an honesty scrotometer, and you had a genius idea that was
You could shock 'em.
Exactly. If they lie and we pick up their lie through their scrotometer meter,
You shock
then
'em.
we will shock the shit out of their little nutsack. Or big nutsack, depending on if you're talking about
Depending
no
on who you are.
Waze. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Payne Haas. Large nutsack.
Fuck yes. Fucking hell. Tell me, what else caught your eye?
My final one,
Oh, is your
the
final
Knights. They
Yeah,
actually
right.
won the game 54-6 if you just go on tries that were disallowed or they fucked. Now, I know you wouldn't have seen this game because you were at the Manly Stadium, but I think Dom Young butchered 4 tries. There was a couple of
Right.
disallowed through the bunker, but I'm not joking. At one point, I was so frustrated, I turned the game off because they were just trying to score tries that they then either Dom Young had a falcon at one point, he ran over the sideline at one point, he dropped, it was a bad pass from Gagai, but it did, like, he only had to grab it and he scores and he knocks that on. So I think if you look at it, if you look just purely on disallowed or tries that were turned away from mistakes at the last second of you're guaranteed to score if you don't make that mistake, the Knights actually won 54-6. So fantastic showing from the Knights today.
Well done.
What a great win on Jairo's
Absolutely.
birthday.
Fucking puts him up into, what, third?
Third, yep.
Well
So
done.
that's where I'm living.
Fantastic.
that's where I'm living. And big shout out to Dom Young who got the man of the match in that version of the
Yeah,
game.
scored 19 tries or something.
Yeah, exactly. Got a fiver.
Last one for me. Something needs to be done. Another groundsman has fucked another 30-metre line. No, all jokes aside, I was talking to Brenton at the gym about it, who did pull me up on that, basically called me a fucking idiot. How the hell did you get that so wrong in that Cowboys game? So I thought I'd mention it again with another 300-metre line last night. But
So good.
lo and behold, Tupou with his 300th game. I swear that prick's been around for like 30 years.
I think so. I think he
Like-
actually played alongside Peter Sterling. Wasn't he in that 86 grand final? They won the 86.
Was his kind
Jimmy would know.
accepted back
Yeah, that's
then?
the last time they won one.
Well, it's a fucking shot, isn't it? I love
isn't
it.
it? It's a good
I
shot,
love
though.
it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, I had another one, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, I did. It's gone. I should.
okay.
That's why we have notes, isn't it? That's why we write these things down.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Again, we just rehashed it. You did legitimately think that Tom Alolo's 300th game, that the 300 was a mistake on the field.
Fucking error. 100% did. And not once did I sit there and think I'd be for a 300th game. And I knew that game was up. I knew it was happening. I literally just thought somebody had fucked up.
Not the case.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to Jimmy's 3-2-1s, and we're going to quickly touch on the state of origin before heading around the world in the sport report.
Forgot about that.
So Jimmy is our throat goat. He watches every game of football, and he delivers his 3-2-1s in a more of a comical way. These aren't don't look for great plays here. This is what he saw that he thinks
across the weekend.
Yeah, worthy of your time and effort. So here you go, Jimmy's 3-2-1s for this weekend.
Boys, really quick this week. 3 moments from the weekend. Look, I'm going to go with the Tigers. How good is it to see them get done again? People, they won like 3 from 4 or 4 from 5 or something in the first few weeks, playing against absolute lepers, including Parramatta. Everyone thought they were going to finish top 4. They're terrible. They're absolutely shitty ass. People fell into their trap thinking they're actually a decent side. They're just not. And again, this is coming from a Para supporter. How good. The 2-point look, we can't go past Origin. How good was it? We don't really need to elaborate. Well, I have had a couple actually. We don't need to elaborate too much, but other than the fact that we all thought Laurie Daly was an absolute drop kick, some of us still do. He actually went all right the other night. Great use of the interchange bench, and look, we got the win. So how good. And the best moment of the weekend, it had to be at Brookvale this afternoon, seeing Paul Gallen, former State of Origin winner, grand final winner, big trek, 150-kilometre walker, asked for a selfie with yours truly, Scott Hughes. How good was that to see? A great moment for Gal, no doubt. And, thanks for having me again, and we'll chat next week. Go the Eels.
That's brilliant.
He'll start. Jimmy, you are on fire, mate. That's amazing. So there was a photo doing the rounds. The gal has got a photo with you, mate, from the game. So how did that come about? Did he hit you up in the toilet or something?
No, I was just walking past. So we had good seats. It was right next to like the Channel 9, I guess, like marquee up in the corner there, and directly in front of where they wheel out the little table and stuff, and walk along with the kids and Al, and he's just kind of bailed me up. It must be the podcast. Like, mate, hey, listen, can I get a selfie? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm with the kids. Fucking, all right, come on, hurry up. He's like, oh, thanks, mate. He's like, I'm a bit sore from the walk I did the other week. I'm still hobbling. I said, oh, when? He goes, oh, a couple of weeks ago. I said, no, when did I give a fuck, gal? No, he was absolutely he was sensational. He was absolutely sensational.
Don't you hate it when fucking ex-players just can't get enough? They need that photo. I mean, everyone listening to this podcast would have a moment where some fucking celebrity just happened to want to have a photo, and then the other annoying part is they tell you, hey, can you put that up on your social media? Like, fuck
Send
me,
it
getting
to your friends.
I had Taylor Swift do it to me 3 times.
3 times. Ridiculous.
Backstage at her concerts.
Fucking ridiculous. And that's the thing, you didn't even have backstage passes, did you? You just pulled straight up from the crowd.
No, it's just
each time.
Yeah, I think I was trying to find my seat. I was back there, and she's like, "Fucking, can I get a photo?" And I said, fucking right. We've already got 2. She said, I'd love a 3rd, so we did it. And fucking. I'd love anyone else to tell us the annoying celebrity stories where they hit you up and they want a photo with you, and they force you to put it on your social media.
Play it out like it was you that asked. Let us know.
Just tell us. Yeah, slide into our DMs at Talking Sport Report on any of the social pipes, or you can email us talkingsportreport@gmail.com.
Just before we move on real quick, just touching on Jimmy and Origin, how good was that photo that I'd sent you from his Insta? For those that do not follow Jimmy on Instagram, there was a photo posted at full time of Origin where he is standing there with his back to the camera. You can see him kind of side on, and he has his very, very, very mature dog in his arms.
Large
And
dog.
Large, huge
dog.
Huge dog. And Jimmy is fucking naked.
Yeah.
Full-blown nude.
Yeah. A similar photo cost Mitchell Pearce his career.
Oh, it did.
So if you're
right.
talking, so if you're thinking like what could be like, there's if Jimmy gets any more celebrity status, that photo is being brought back up in the future. And the best part was his wife posted it on her account and said it's happened again.
Yes.
It's happened again. How often is he fucking doing this?
My question is, why aren't we watching more sport with him?
Yes, well, that's probably the reason why.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, we need to touch on
okay.
Origin quickly because before we go around the world, there's a lot of interesting sports. We've got a lot of comment club messages. Anyone who's send us through an audio message, big thank you. We're going to get to your audio
Definitely.
in a sec. But we had a bet. We said, maybe it was a bit of tongue-in-cheek, Scotty, but we said, bet the house on New South Wales to win this one because you rattled off some stats.
Yeah, we were.
Basically, there was no chance
No.
the Blues were going to win the decider up there.
None at all.
And from that, we said, nah, this means we're due.
Yeah.
Put the house on the Blues. And then we also said, put the house on 20 plus. You know what really shits me about that bet?
We didn't put it on.
And it didn't happen in the end.
Well, true.
Because they didn't take that final conversion. How fucking pissed off would you be if they're kicking from beside the upright? I know they've won the series. They don't give a fuck. But if you're a betting man and you're putting money on for total points, the gap, if you're taking a 20-plus bet and they're on 18 and they decide to not take the 2 points because they just don't fucking want to, I would be actually fully pissed if I'd had 1,000 on that with the punters club money at 20 plus, and we should like it's beside the upright. It's going to be kicked over with his dick.
Paying big money, and do you know what? Very, very similar situation. Like back in 2006, Australia and Croatia drew 2-2 in the World Cup. Well, Australia were paying big money to win, just to win. And a mate of mine, gentleman you know, Luke Wellsman, he had good money on Australia to win. Just straight up win. I was looking at a very profitable collect. I'm pretty sure at the end, Australia were awarded a penalty and Josip Simonik was sent off, got his 15th yellow card or something. So when Graham Poll fucked up. They called full time. No penalty was taken or anything. The game finished 2-2. I'm almost certain that's how that played out. Australia progressed with the point, but I'm almost certain that, it was a penalty that just was never taken. Similar thing. You'd be fucking filthy.
Absolutely.
I'm just annoyed we just... At $2.50, I'm just annoyed we weren't on them.
I know. Well, we did tell our punters club that chuck 1,000 on it, but none of the boys, I don't know, everyone got weak at the knees. I don't know. We said it here first. I mean, why wouldn't you believe us? We've just fucked every other multi we put on.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, maybe next time they listen, it actually will fucking lose, won't it?
Yeah. Now,
I think hang on, real quick. I think statistically, I am our worst punter. I think.
No, I don't know. I think there's someone below you.
Oh, fucking hell! If it's the buy, I wouldn't be surprised. But I swear, I'm close.
It's someone's old uncle who I think is deceased.
Yeah, I just filtering from his pension.
Yeah, it's like the movie Old School. It's Blue.
It's Blue.
Who's still on the books, but has long passed. So they're definitely below you still. We're going to go around the world because there is so much happening in quick rapid-fire sport that I just want to touch on quickly.
Yep.
The World Cup, mate. This is crazy. So in semi-final world, because the games are happening middle of the week, so if you listen to this podcast after like Wednesday or Thursday, you probably know what happens next. But we've got this incredible run of games coming up where who's left is England, France,
Argentina.
Spain, Argentina.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk of corruption, with the way England made it through and the way Argentina have made it through, which is good because there's very rarely ever any corruption talked around about FIO.
England play Argentina.
They do.
Massive.
They do. And Spain and France.
Play en français.
En français, who are looking the best. So if you had to pick two, would you say maybe France? I mean, England are playing the best. I mean, is this the time when...
England are playing well. Pickford, their keeper, is having a ripper tournament. Absolutely sensational. Bellingham playing well. I feel like Argentina's due because they have struggled. Yes, they've won. They've won ugly, but it's like they play to the ability of their opponents. So if they play someone shit, they are playing shit. I would like to see Argentina beat England. Only because I'm honestly still sick to death of it's coming home. Fuck off.
Yeah.
It was never home. Like, fuck off.
I want to raise one story to your attention because this is the world that these guys are living in.
Yeah.
Okay. Colombia.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't you fucking not want to ever... Like, why would you ever want to play the national sport in Colombia for soccer? Because there's a forward there, the Colombian forward, Campaz. He has gone into hiding after receiving death threats because he missed a free kick. Is that right? Or a penalty, something like that. But basically, on a previous World Cup expedition, one of his players was fucking murdered.
Yeah.
So he's got actual total reason to be pissed or to be worried because they have murdered before for people missing the goal.
Andres Escobar, back in 94. He scored an own goal. It resulted in a loss, and they were knocked out. He was... murdered, outside a nightclub in Medellin.
Yeah.
Apparently, and I don't know if it's true, I wasn't there, but apparently the person that murdered him screamed goal every time they pulled the trigger. Yeah. So it's absolutely insane that these professionals have to go into hiding.
So he missed the shot at goal. His team get knocked out of the World Cup. The side has now flown back.
Yep.
He has not joined the side. He's gone into hiding.
Yep. Smart
Whoa.
man. Smart man. And do you know the worst part? Like, and it's not nice to say, but there's a huge chance that they will find him anyway. They will. You know?
Jesus
like
Christ.
it's absolutely insane. Like, you know, they probably know what club this guy plays for professionally. They probably know, you know, to the point where they probably know when he'll be back at training, and it's absolutely insane.
Just makes you
Fucking
think of all the
ridiculous.
things in Australian sport, like Laurie Daly would be dead by now. He'd be dead by now. Maybe even Steve Smith because of the sandpaper gate. Maybe him and Warner would be murdered by now.
They were innocent. It was Bancroft. It was
I
all
know.
Bancroft. Jesus Christ. Oh, fucking hell.
We laugh. That cunt never got back on the horse, did he?
Poor bastard. You got a feel for him, don't you?
The other two
Sometimes.
just continue riding off into the sunset with their
Just
beautiful
smashed it.
careers.
Just smashed it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think who else would be long gone if they were
you know who
Australian
would? You know who
sports.
wouldn't be? Stephen Bradbury.
No,
Fucking legend.
he would be
a god.
absolutely. Yeah, he'd be absolutely.
God.
Yeah. I guess Ben Stokes from England, if that was.
Just
probably-
retires mid fucking test match, you weak prick.
He'd be gone.
Just see it out, you fuckwit. Finish the series, you weak prick. Anyway, sorry.
The other one that's quite interesting that I don't know if
Duckett.
you've seen this on the Ben Duckett be gone
He'd
for a
be
long way.
fucked for sure.
The other one that I thought would be worthwhile bringing up is Conor McGregor fight.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's not many things that last 65 seconds. Some would say 65 seconds is
It's
a marathon.
Fucking hell.
Like, I
Sucking
think
'em
of
in,
65
sweating.
seconds and I think, holy shit, if only I could. Like-
Sucking them in, you're sweating, you're fucking asking for oxygen.
I'm
You're
rolling off.
zero dialed.
I'm rolling over 60 seconds saying, was that the best you've ever had?
You finished, didn't you? You're
The
done, right?
Conor McGregor fight. So I saw a report. He's made 15 million American dollars for his 65 seconds. He's blown his leg out
Yeah.
trying to kick let's be honest too. He missed the kicks. They weren't like they connected and like hit raw bone or anything. He's missed the kicks, blown out his ACL or his.
ACL.
I saw something like that. Like
Yeah.
it could be like he's ruptured a whole bunch of stuff in his leg. He can hardly walk. I just think of how fucking pissed would you be if you've flown in from somewhere that's whether you. I wouldn't be surprised if someone has flown from Australia, someone has flown from England to watch that fight. Go to the whole trouble, pay for the tickets, get courts, get ringside seats, and that shit happens.
Were the undercard fights good at least?
Yeah, I think there were a couple of good ones. I mean, there were a couple of quick ones. I think Paddy the Baddie, he won. Choked the fuck out of him. Yeah, he's a legend. Choked the fuck out of his guy.
So good. I still think back to that video where it's like a commentator the presser, and they ask him, like, is it good being ripped? Do you like when you got to prepare for a fight? He's like, no, fuck no, I'd rather be fat and happy. He's fucking eating a piece of pizza. He's an absolute weapon.
He is. Did you also see the other video of Paddy where he's walking his dog early morning, and it takes his shit on one of the like the driveways,
right?
And the camera of filming it is the door cam, and so he rings the bell, and the lady answers. He's like, oh hey, my dog has taken a shit on your driveway. I'm so sorry, I don't have anything to pick it up. And she's like, is this Paddy the Baddie? He's like, yeah. I'm so sorry. She's like, oh, it's fine. But like, it's like just such a good dude that he was so worried about the shit on the driveway.
Good.
He went and told and buzzed the door, and then this video goes viral of Paddy just doing the trek with his dog. Like, fucking legend.
That's so good. You would have rubbed your dog's face in it, wouldn't you?
Well, it's the only way to teach them.
Nose in it.
The only way to teach them.
Oh fuck!
Before we get to Comment Club, the final one I wanted to bring up.
It's not LeBron watch. We're not talking about LeBron. I'm not doing it.
He still hasn't
remember?
made a decision.
Good, and I don't want to know about it. I'm not talking about it because I don't want to get punished by Brenton.
I want to talk about Wembanyama.
Oh, we can talk about him.
Yeah. He's taken a $50 million discount. Now, let's also be honest here. He's picked up $250 million over the space of 3 or 4 years. Like it's not like he's taken a $50 million pay cut and he's now making $1 million. He's taken a substantial pay cut. Like he's making numbers that you don't need to count your money anymore, and you can do what LeBron does, where he has to just wipe with hundreds. Do the wiping with hundreds.
You are buying a coffee every day with that kind of cash, aren't you?
Oh, you're probably buying a coffee shop every day.
You are buying avocados.
Yeah, you're buying avocados. You know what you're doing? You're buying the whole rack of avocados, and then how when you get home with an avocado and you go, fuck, it's a hard one, it hasn't worked. You're just taking the whole shop avocados home, and you're just feeling through and throwing the rest of the bin. We don't even care.
Just not to go on a tangent, but where were those rock hard avocados in year 7 when we were having fruit fights with the year 10s? You imagine that? Fuck, Thomas Carl could launch a fucking piece of fruit, couldn't he?
Let's be. He could.
Fuck.
But let's be honest. Who's rocking in with an avocado? Because I mean, you got to think the fruit only came from things that people were eating. No one's rocking up peeling an avocado at lunchtime and throwing it.
We used to raid the Choco Vine back over near the Demountables. But that was the thing. Were avocados a thing back when we were in year 7? Like, were they popular back then? Like, they were a thing.
Yeah, they don't think they were as popular as they are now.
It's like cottage cheese. Cottage cheese wasn't really a thing 12 months ago. Now it's like everywhere. It's fucking the hype.
I remember those other ones. They used to hit hard because obviously they weren't ripe if they're on the tree still, and we pull them off, and they would hit very, very hard. But
fucking Chocos,
so he's taken a $51 million discount. That's just impressive, isn't it?
Now, obviously, you are more around it, as are a lot of people we know. So, where did he sign?
Well, he's staying where he is. But he's just, instead of taking the full maximum, like, it's kind of funny putting it in our world. Could you imagine us getting a pay increase at our workplace going, look, I really want to take this money, but I think if I just take 10% less, you take 20,000 back in your kitty just so we can hire a really good HR manager. Like, I really want a good HR manager, or actually, we haven't got a cleaner, so I'm going to sacrifice my money so we have a cleaner on Thursdays. That's essentially what he's done, because it comes out of the cap, and it means they can then sign other players.
100% they're not signing a cleaner, though. I can fucking guarantee that.
No, they're absolutely not. But I guess in our world, that's what would be the comparison. But it's just, it's crazy, the numbers, to walk away from $51 million.
That's fucking insane. Guy needs his head read. Although there's probably not much going on up there. The air's thin up there, up that high.
It is, but think of it this way, mate, because this is just what's happened. Jalen Brunson did it. He took like, it might have been $30 million. He took a big pay cut for his deal as well. And they're now the world champions. They're world champions.
Oh, careful.
They are the champions of the world. The Knicks champions. So I think that's the talk is Wemby is all he cares about is being the world champion, and they'll have that chance next year, and they're probably a really good shot at it.
Jesus Christ. God, I wish I had a bit of money.
Absolutely. Let's get to Comment Club.
Let's.
It's time for Comment Club. Normally I ignore all the comments, and I get a lot of them. I've got to get paid for this crap.
I'm gonna cut you off real quick. Can I just say, I have never been this fucking excited for Comment Club, to the point where I'm somewhat low-key dreading it, because my face was so fucking sore last week from fucking laughing and some of those messages we got. So honestly, absolutely loving Comment Club now. It's so good. We don't have to read it. We're getting the tone in the messages. It's conveying emotion. 100%. I'm all for this. So, all right, now, as you were, carry on.
Well, you can get into this part of the podcast very, very easily, and the best way to do it is no matter what you send, no matter what you read, email us, we will read out or play on this podcast. This is your chance to be on the pod each and every week. We almost encourage weekly messages.
Yes.
Do it. 100%.
Do it.
talkingsportreport@gmail.com, or chuck us a slide into the DMs at Talking Sport Report on any of the social media pipes. But we've been really encouraging people to send through audio messages, because we, as you said, we get the chance to hear what you're saying, and we have been so impressed with the creativity and how good they are. So we're going to start at the top. We're going to start with our man, Mr. Slug, who is a regular OG throat goat, big fan of the show, and we love him. We couldn't do this podcast without him. So Mr. Slug with his, he kind of calls his weekend rap or something like that. I love them all got their own little segments. I love this. So here we go. Here's Sluggy.
Hey boys, first of all, give a shout out to Shane Nevin, mate. Thanks for your kind words. Boys have been saying you're a top bloke. They were sort of telling me that you're a bit like Johnny Depp from What's Eating Gilbert Grape. You're the normal brother looking after his special needs brother while he eats balls and licks windows. Mate, thank you for your service. Second of all, I've got to issue another apology to Laurie Daly. You, sir, got fucking lucky, but you got it done in the end. I reckon Mary Fowler must have offered up the back door to Cleary because he played like a man who had a chocolate starfish on his mind. Well done, Blues. Fuck you, Queensland. Christ. Tigers and Warriors ended up where we thought it would, with the Brew brothers running away with the game. The Battle of the Sea was going this week, and didn't go the way anyone thought. Everyone forgot that the Sharks actually have sharp teeth, and the Finns got smashed harder than Candice Warner in a bathroom stall back in about 2007, I think it was. Wow. Unfortunately for Dogs, the Raiders organised Strathfield Council Rangers to pick up the mangy mutts there at Stadium Australia, and they'll take them back to the pound and put to sleep. Ricky's boys doing a number on them. Roosters had a bye this week. They played Parramatta. I suppose it's just like having a bye anyway. They got the 2 points. Dragons fans, guess what? You now have more points from byes than you have from wins. Get back in your box, you fucking hillbillies.
It's true.
I heard it was Manly Pride Day today at Cockvale Oval, with anyone wearing a Manly shirt getting in for free as long as they did 10 minutes and at a glory hole. Scotty, I hope you did swallow while you're there, mate. And quite frankly, I don't even give a fuck who won that game.
Fucking hell.
Let's talk soccer. We've got the Viking Warriors taking on the colonising English in a battle of a World Cup semi-final spot. The Viking row was pretty shit.
Woeful.
Personally, give me Merv warming up in front of Bay 13 any day. Anyway, England won, and I believe it's probably now National Sorry Day to Norway. Anyway,
Oh,
get a dog up in Queensland and see you boys later.
Love it. Sluggy, absolutely on fire as usual.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
All right, let's go to our next one. This
Please.
is Gilly. Gilly again,
Gilly,
another one of our OGs. He's loving this. It's got Italia written on it today.
Yeah,
So maybe there's some sort of Italy.
Our offer's still there from him too.
What is our offer for him?
To have a run with the Rabbits.
Oh, the cricket team.
Yeah. Yeah, and I tell you what, I followed them on Facebook. There was a very good post today. What started was 21 years ago. It was just a drunk chat at a barbecue between mates. Turned into a full-blown fucking cricket club with over, 280 people appearing for the club over the years.
That's amazing. I would love to do two appearances in the summer.
Just two?
Just two, because it's a long drive
because
for
you
me.
get a taste. Yeah, true, but... Fuck, you'd get a taste for it, and then next minute...
Nah, two's good.
Like the final and the grand final?
No, I want to play around. But I want to... But I've got to be keeping. I've got to keep.
And I want to bat up the order.
I want to bat like 3 or 4.
And I wouldn't mind opening the bowl one.
So, Gilly, get back to us on that one, but I'm very, very keen. All right, let's go. Let's see what Gilly's got.
G'day lads of the Talking Report. How are we this week? Just want to do a big shout out to Eve Kelly and the Kelly gang
Yes.
over there in Italy at the moment.
Smashing it.
Eve's about to cut loose on the world stage.
Amazing.
I'm sure all the Italians will get behind her. They haven't got too much else to watch over there, since they haven't made the World Cup in God knows how long.
That's good.
What do you reckon is longer, since Parramatta won a premiership or Italy made the World Cup?
Wow.
It'd have to be a close race.
Wow.
I've just got the lawyers doing up those contracts for the bunnies. Rabbit season.
Wow, we were on.
With Rabbitohs going into our 25th year this year, so I'll get those contracts sent over, boys, and get your lawyers to check them over and get them signed and back, and we'll get you in those green shirts.
Well.
All right, lads, over and out. Talk to you next week.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's good. That's a good message. I love the talk to you next week too. That just makes me extremely happy.
Yes.
A few things to unpack there. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for Mr. Jimmy, one of our regulars we have on the pod, and the Eels, it's been 50 odd years for the poor old Eels. Can you believe it? It was only like 17 years ago. It was like 2012. They actually won the World Cup. Italy.
Did they?
Remember they won out of nowhere, and then they basically haven't been cited ever since.
I think it's been 16 years since they've been in the World Cup.
And I think the last time they may have been in it, they fucking won it.
Yeah.
Or were close to it. They definitely have won it in the last 5 or 6. Like it's.
Oh, hang on. The year they knocked Australia out. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were kind of surprising winners that year, but it's crazy to think that they went on to win the World Cup that year. It was this big thing, and then basically they just failed to make it a whole bunch of times since.
Fucking insane.
All right, let's move to our next one.
Gilly,
this one,
awesome.
That was fantastic, Gilly. Into Nev. Nev's jumped in this week. Here we go, Nev.
2 from 2.
Hey boys, Nev here. Happy Sunday and up the Blues. Just want to start by apologising for Shun Duckett's carry on last week. I pulled him aside. I've had a chat to him, and he's assured me that he's not going to go on any more rants like that again.
Shit.
Scotty, you gave me a big fuck you on the pod last week. That was warranted. Let's move on from that, and I'll start rebuilding our friendship by offering you some advice on your new Fox Sports show. Mate, keep Tubes off there. I've heard him talk, and I'm pretty sure he's still concussed from when Mad Dog stomped on his head in 97. Anyway, on to the State of Origin. How good. Bring the Shield back home. That's nice. Loz gets the last laugh, all of his haters. But boys, I'm hurting. I had a multi on the game, nice little 6-legger. I had Bradman Best to score a try, Cleary to score more than 4 points, and you shit that in. Blues to win, Cleary man of the match, and total match points under 44.5. The last leg was Jack Bostock to score a try. So when the game finished and I opened up just to check how it went, couldn't get that image out of my head of him bombing that first try. Oh, boys, if anyone has any connection with Bostock, just reach out to him and just let him know that I'll expect me compensation in the mail any day now.
Sorry, boys, one more thing. I just got a little message from my good friend Jay Guards. Mate, New South Wales are now the world champions of rugby league. Let's go.
They are the world champions. That's amazing. Well, firstly, Well, I like to call him Boss Dog. Boss Dog.
Boss dog.
Boss Dog. Yeah, that's brutal. Considering that all he had to do is just catch that thing, and he was over.
We had him for first in the punters club as well, didn't we?
What's that?
Didn't we? We had him for first in the punters club, didn't we? First try scorer, and he's just absolutely fucking butched it, coughed it up.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That was actually sensational from there. Is it just me, or is it just such an Aussie voice on him? Like just like wholehearted, like it's just that, you know, it's the kind of voice that you could share a beer with. You wouldn't be offended if he murdered you in the outback, kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, sensational.
Amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love these regulars.
Final one is, it's good to finally have a voice to the name. We know him, but any of the listeners of the podcast, I did give this guy a couple of shout-outs a couple of weeks in a row, Mr. Stig.
Yeah.
Because Stig is the kind of guy who you will see him... he does, but he loves to comment on Fox Sports Facebook page articles they chuck up, and you'll always see Stig just getting into people.
He gets personal too. It's like fucking real intense.
Yeah, what was the one with the larger man with his larger wife?
Yeah,
what did he say to her?
Didn't he tell him to keep his mouth shut and stick to cleaning out buffets with his missus?
Yeah, I think he called her a heifer.
I think he did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, here he is. The man, Stig, has messaged in. It's an audio message. I'm pumped for this. Here we go.
Lads, Stig here. Thanks for the mention 2 weeks in a row. Fucking hell, they go off ya. Could have got me the hat trick, but there was no mention of Stig Sledges last week. Fuck's sake, mate. Get onto it. Also, I've got a couple of bones to pick. Guards. Fucking dribbler. Dribble, mate. Get to the point. Short, sharp like the Stig. Also, who the fuck cashes out? Talking about sports bet cash out options. Mate, go wash the sand out of your vagina and grow a fucking man dick. If you're cashing out, you're not a real fucking gambler. Also, this is the gayest thing I reckon I've heard since Jimmy Hake put a deposit fucking limit on his sports bet account. Jimmy, you're a flog too. What other bones have I got to pick? The Bulldogs. What a fucking shambles they were last night.
He's a doggies fan too.
Fucking pretenders. Sluggy, I'm on you. You're a good bloke. Scotty, legend. The rest of you can get fucked. That's Stig send off. I'll see you back in the pavilion.
Holy shit. Stig has just... Wow. That's his Talking Sport report debut. And he has just come out throwing haymakers.
That's Stig's send-off. See you back in the pavilion.
That's brilliant, Stig. I mean, look, guards on the grill.
Where is he?
I don't know if this is a thing, but did Stig get to him? Is it like a Colombian football player?
Stig's found him.
Maybe, because guards is nowhere to be seen this week. On the grill with guards is not here.
We are legitimately now. I want to send out a search party for guards.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Stig hit some good points. I apologise for the third mention. I mean, that's on me. That's on me for not watching Fox League post more often, because I know he's in there. I know he's in there throwing shade.
Well,
that's on me.
He's in our Supercoach chat, and he had a few last night, and Jono just chimes in with, I'll be keeping an eye on Facebook tonight, and I just responded with, can you tag me in anything you find?
I think that's the problem. We need some tags. So I think everyone in the Talking Sport Report community, if you see a Stig comment on a Fox League post, we need some ats going on here. Tag us in so we can watch it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Fucking wholeheartedly tag us. Send them our way. Let us get involved, because some of them are absolutely sensational. And have you noticed, the last few that I've noticed, he's really been into, who's that bloke that can't walk anymore?
McKinnon.
Yeah, he's really into McKinnon. Like, really into the bloke.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, well, that brings an end to the podcast for another week. I have got some exciting news for anyone who's this far into the podcast. We have now officially locked in our next guest.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to reveal a few things here. Mm-hmm. Ex-NRL star.
Right.
Ex-Origin star.
Oh.
Ex-Australian national star.
Fucking Steve Menzies. Gotta be. Is it?
Beaver. So
Right, okay.
he's going to be on the podcast in
It's
the
not
coming
Beaver.
weeks.
It's not
It won't be
Beaver.
next. No, it's not Beaver. It's going to be in the next couple of weeks. Has got some fantastic ties to our homeland. We're both Newcastle boys, so we'll have that person on the podcast if all goes to plan in a couple of weeks. Jimmy's talking a big game. He was saying he's got a couple. I've heard nothing more.
Yeah.
So maybe that's not happening anymore. I don't know how that's going.
I don't know. And look, to be honest, if Gal had caught me at a better time, I would have let him. I would have let him come on.
Yeah.
Would have let him. Begged me.
But,
He did.
Sometimes
Time
you
and
get
a place,
in a bad mood. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Time and a place,
So
champ.
we always love it when any of the listeners of the podcast do suggest any guests that you want to hear on this pod at the top of the show.
Make them realistic.
Yeah, but even better, there's been a couple of really great people reaching out saying, hey, I have a connection with this person. I'm going to try and hook you up. Even better, help us out.
Please.
Help us land the big star. Do our digging for us and help us out. But until next week, Scotty, that's the end of the show for this week.
Mate, that's gone pretty quick. I'm surprised. Mate, thank you for having me, and I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. Hope everyone out there that's listening has had a ripper week or has a ripper week, and go fuck yourself, Ruben Cotter.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Peace, love, dove.